Hi you guys, so as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a recreation of The Nun from the new movie that came out this year. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the video. Okay, so now I have a clean face. I did wash my face, but I put no moisturizer on because the makeup that I'm going to be using is a water-based makeup. So you could use primer, but I would use a water-based primer. But even then, I feel like a fresh, clean face works better. And everything that I'm going to be using is going to be in the description box down below. But first off, for the face, I'm going to be using the Wolf Face Art FX palette. And I'm going to be using the color white. So like I said, this is a water-based makeup, so I'm going to have to spray it with a little bit of water to activate the color. Okay, now I'm going to be using this brush. It's just like a crafting brush that I got from Michaels, from Artist Loft. I mean, I'll put it down below, but it's not for makeup. I'm just using it for that. So just try to do it each section by section because, like I said, because it is water activated, as soon as you go back in with the watery brush, it'll start to pick up and take off the color that you put on. So now I'm just bringing it down my neck because I am going to be wearing like the headpiece and neck piece, but still I'm going to be showing some of my neck, so I'm going to bring it down. Now I obviously didn't cover my eyes because I am going to be going in with black, and also it does look a little bit patchy, but it's okay because the makeup look that I'm going for is more like a painting. I really like the painting that I've seen of it, so I'm kind of going for that look, mixed in with the look of the trailer, kind of combining the two together. So now I'm going to be going in with the black. I'm going to be putting black lipstick on, and I'm going to be covering my eyes with black as well, and then I'll get to the detail work. Now from the same palette, I'm just going to be using the water-based black. I am going to be covering my eyebrows with the black. It's okay if the black also isn't perfect because I am going to be making it look all nasty and gross anyways. But as of right now, I'm going to be going into the hollows of where my eye socket's supposed to be. Okay, so now that my eyes are done, I'm going to go ahead and go in with a black lipstick on my lips. And I'm using the Wet n Wild lipstick from last year's Halloween collection. Now I'm going to vigorously be trying to go like this. I'm going to try to make it a little bit dirty. And then I will be diffusing the black a little bit more so it's not like a perfect black lip. Okay, so now that my lips and my eyes are done, I'm going to be focusing on the rest of my face, and then I'll go back to the details around my eyes and my lips. But for the rest of my face, I'm going to be using MAC's Studio Fix powder in the shade NC25. I want to give it a little bit more of like a skin-like feel, only on the contours of my face. So I'm going to be putting it in kind of like a contour. It's going to be very subtle, just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going in with my Kevyn Aucoin contour powder. And I'm using an e.l.f. brush. I'm going to really try to chisel out the contours of my face. And I'm going to start to just chisel that out. I don't know if you can see that. So now I'm going in with a cream product. This is from Ben Nye. And I'm going to kind of like highlight the bridge of my nose and just tap it with my finger. I feel like in the pictures you see the nose is like a very specific feature that you see. It's like a long, crooked nose. So I really want to kind of follow the shape of my nose because my nose is a little crooked, but kind of mess it up a little bit more. So we're going to play with that in a sec. Now I'm going in with the black cream product. I'm going to go in and just kind of go over the area of my lip. I just feel like the lipstick was a little bit too sheer and I want it to be like pitch black. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with my contour shade and I'm going to start doing it around my eyes. I'm going to just bring it down like a few random spots, kind of like 3 random lines down my eyes. Kind of like that. I don't know if you guys can tell. And then I'm going and lining up my nose a little bit. And also too, I'm going to be putting the contour right here in my smile lines. And around my nose, right here in this little area. And then I don't really have these wrinkles, but I'm going to pretend I do. So we're going to put them right there. Make myself look a little mad. And again, I am going to be going over everything with black. I wanted to create some shadows, so that's what I did first. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Prism palette, and I'm going to use the black shade. I'm going to dip my brush into that, and I'm going to kind of make my eyes look very diffused. And then the same areas that I did earlier with the contour shade under my eyes, I'm going to do the same thing but with black. I'm just going to really go in and kind of marry it all together. I don't want the black to be a harsh line. So we're going in and kind of diffusing the first lines that we did with the water product. So kind of like that. See the difference from this side to this side? Alright, there we go. So the eyes are done. And I'm going to now go in with a black eyeliner pencil into my waterline to make sure it just kind of all looks completely pitch black. And then I'm going to use the same pencil and do a little detailing around my face. Okay, the eyeliner is in my waterline now. Okay, now I'm going to go in and start doing a little detailing around my face. So I really want to focus on this area right here on my eyebrow, kind of create that meaner look. Now I'm creating those little cracks, makes it look a little bit more aged. I'm going to do one right here in the center of my forehead too. Now I'm going to use a very small brush. I'm going to go over it with black eyeshadow. Now with the same brush that I used for the little black detailing, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be using this brown red tone to kind of go underneath each little line that I did, give it some of that dimension. Now I'm going to kind of create, I don't really have crow's feet yet, at least, but I'm going to create kind of like a crow's feet effect with my eyeshadow. I'm going to go back in with my pencil and kind of create this little line right here. Okay, now after going in with that line, I'm going to finish contouring a little bit more. I want it to look a little bit dirtier, a little bit nastier. So I'm going to try to get a little bit of the black onto my brush and then slightly chisel out those areas. Now going in with that same shader brush that I was using earlier for the black, I'm going to kind of shade in my forehead a little bit. And I'm actually going to go in and cover my part line because when I put on the headpiece, it kind of shows a little bit. So, you know, cover it like that, it'll look pretty good. Now I'm going to go in with this orange shade called Saturn and kind of bring that down a little bit just to create some of these little shadows. Okay, I want to contour my nose a little bit more, so I'm going to go back in with whatever's left in my brush and slightly chisel out my nose, and I am going to be stopping it right here, like a true contour without blending it so much. And I'm going to be shading in right here also. Okay, now last but not least, I'm going to grab the same brush, same black shade, and I'm going to kind of mess up my lips a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put on my headpiece, and I'll be right back. It looks so sexy like this. Okay, now this is the final look. Yeah, I hope this was somewhat cool for you guys or somewhat helpful. This is just my recreation of the nun. It's pretty creepy. By the way, I got the headpiece and this collar from Halloween Spirit Store. I will link it down below if you're looking for the exact one. This is what I use. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I will be doing tons more Halloween looks. I love Halloween, so this is just the first one of the many to come. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see it.